Unfortunately, before you guys awake.
There we go.
You guys just said like
we're live! Hooray! We're live, and as usual, I gotta go over on YouTube to get the link. Oh, let me get the link too.
Color red.
Yes, my chokito is red.
Okay.
Oh no, is it here?
Let's tweet out.
Hold
on, I'm gonna tweet it out. And I'm gonna get off of it.
Every time.
Hold on, let me tweet it out.
All right. My children are here.
Hold on, I'm putting hashtags in my post. Here we go.
There we go.
We are good to go. All right, I tweeted as well, so.
As did I.
I guess we'll just wait for people to come in the room, into the chat. Hello, all. Hello, everyone. Apologies for having an ice pack and sounding like weird. I got my wisdom teeth removed on this side of my mouth, so like today. So I'm gonna be talking, but also probably using this whiteboard, in case my mouth just gets too sore. Also, I might get a notification to take medication, so I will turn the webcam off so you don't see me take medication on a live stream.
Right, that'll be something. What did it take you?
It's just painkillers, but
I can see clearly now.
hello, Gavin's Jupiter.
What do you mean? What am I doing? Ignore the toddler. Someone took a medium nap and is now wide awake.
I wish I took a nap today.
Same.
Me too.
I wish naps were a thing for me now. She's watching Brave, kind of, sort of. Oh yeah, ignore the movie in the back of my room.
I'm just like watching Brave alone.
I know. We're watching Brave. Just ignore the movie. Okay. Ignore the movie in the background.
I guess should we start then? We got a few people in. I think so. Because people join in later.
Yeah, they kind of trickle in.
Make sure your friends on the Discord.
They're watching right now. They're like
just watching.
They're over here gushing at my kid. They're like telling me in the Discord chat. They're like, "She's so cute." I'm like, "This isn't what we're here for."
Is your phone case a Mickey Mouse, Dani?
Yeah, Minnie Mouse.
Oh, Minnie Mouse. That's so cute. Did you get that at Disneyland?
I have.
No, I actually got it at. That's cute. I actually got this on Amazon. Like I was like going through my phone just to find cases, and this one, that one, the other one, that one, over here. She was like peeking over my shoulder, and she's all, "Mommy, it's a Minnie Mouse," and I'm like, "What?" And she saw it. She's like, "It's a Minnie Mouse," and I'm like, "Okay." So I picked it. She picked my other phone case too, and she picked my AirPod case too.
My mom loves Mickey Mouse, so my entire bathroom here at home is Mickey Mouse themed because my mom wanted it to be themed Mickey Mouse. But her phone case is also Mickey Mouse. Mine is just this purple galaxy shit because yeah. Oh shit! Fuck. Hit my mic.
Dude, if I can get one, I don't think I showed you, Shanta. I think I might have, but one of the girls from Joe's Discord got me the little It's basically like a sketch of Gavin's ginkgo leaf, and I used it for Animal Crossing to make a phone case.
Yeah.
I want that in my life.
Me too.
Like,
It's cute.
I need that in my life. With the blue one with the yellow ginkgo leaf. I need that in my life.
All right, shall we introduce ourselves now?
Yeah, also we have a question in the chat that we can answer quickly after we introduce ourselves, I think.
Yes, for sure. All right. So, over here, I am your girl who is hosting today, Chantal or Marshmallow Love on YouTube. And over here, wait, that way.
Which way was it bringing you?
It's like, which way?
I know where the camera like freaking throws me off.
The one with the ice pack.
It's me, Mia Fran, as you could tell from my name here on YouTube, or just Mia. I'm sorry, I have an ice pack because I got these 2 wisdom teeth removed today, so try not to talk too much. I have a whiteboard for later if I need to, but yeah, that's why I sound weird. I have paws in my mouth, but still here for the stream because I love Mr. Love. Okay, next. Down there.
And me in the Snuggie. My name is Dani, but by my tag, I just go by the bookworm. I'm like, you can find me on like Twitter, mainly Tumblr, where I post all my Mr. Love stuff. But tis I. Ignore the toddler in the back watching Brave. So she took a medium nap and is now wide awake.
So yes, let's answer this first one. Who are each of your best boys?
Well, you can go first. It's your stream.
Mine used to be Lucian until Gavin like just came in sweeping in with his wind powers. It took me away.
I'll go next. My best boy is my sweet boy Kiro. Clearly, he is my bestest boy. I have his Nendo here, but he is my favorite and has been my favorite since the beginning. Since like you first meet Kiro in the game, he like immediately was my favorite. Victor is like a close second at this point, pretty much. Because Sundere boy, but yeah, Kiro's my number 1.
I have no clue who my favorite is. I have none whatsoever. Like none. I can't imagine who it is. For me being a smartass, but me and Chantal have the same favorite. I love Gavin. I talk about him all the time. To the point where my own toddler has my 2D affection, so she loves him too.
Is it green?
So where should we start?
There's a lot. Episode, there was a lot going on.
There's a lot.
I'm sorry.
Because we just dove right into like
we had no preamble. We just got straight into it. So if you guys remember the chapter, I think it does it like it was it a slow build in that chapter? I don't think it was.
I think it kind of was.
I remember it being
wasn't.
kind of slow, a little bit, at least in terms of like MC and Gavin meeting each other in the chapter. I think that was like the slow burn part because it's like, oh my god, like where are you, Gavin? Like,
yeah. So they
come to my rescue.
So let's start that off. We had no preamble. It just dove straight in, right where the last episode ended. We pick up right where it left off. The MC has a premonition of Gavin in the fire in that hotel room. She goes off to go see what it's about, like just to check. At this point, she understands. She kind of gets the idea that her evolve at this point, within this timeline, that it is precognition. But she kind of gets that inkling. Of course, that's where it begins. Something to note right off the bat is they changed the monologue to the opening of the anime. So it's no longer talking about evolvers. It's now talking about the queen. So right off the bat, the introductions are done. We've gotten to know the characters a little bit. We're now entering the full port of the plot of the second half of the game. So it's just straight from there. So I'm not surprised that they changed the monologues. That was interesting to note. Like right off the bat.
It was interesting. I was just like, oh my god, they're mentioning the queen now instead of just evolvers.
Yeah, that was interesting to know.
You know,
I took a bunch of screenshots for this shit.
I didn't even notice that.
Oh no.
I watched it this morning before I went to the dentist, so I don't remember what the subtitles said at the beginning. But wow, they're already talking about the queen. They're adding the queen hypothesis in the beginning, so that's.
Mhm.
I paid attention to everything else. I promise.
They made MC such a badass in this episode. Instead of like this hopeless, helpless girl, like, I don't know what to do with my evolve. How do I use it?
I know, and her always
She
being
used
like,
it.
Gavin,
She
That was,
saved
Lucy, and
herself,
that
Kiro,
man.
was like,
Victor.
yeah, that was a good change. Now we have, she's trying to take the initiative. So actually, I'm gonna look through my screenshots. They're literally my notes at this point. I took like a shit ton.
I still have it open here on my computer, but I don't want to go back and.
Oh no, I have a bunch.
Oh man, I don't want to read the comments on Crunchyroll.
Crunchyroll can. You know what?
sometimes the comments are good, sometimes they're not.
The episode as it stands. Here we go.
It just comes with the fandom, man.
It does. We can never have nice things. That's not the point.
Never.
Oh wait, no. Oops, I went too far. On my screenshots. Oops. No. No. So right after the monologue, we hit to the hotel room. Josie's talking to us about. So one of the things to note, like besides we got told in the previous episode that the evolvers that were taken by STF were killed off.
Yeah.
That got dropped on Gavin, who is of course the center for this episode. But before we get to him, like they had a lot of build up to this because this is going to be very important in the other. If they include it, like I think they are in the last few episodes, it kind of makes sense to do this mainly because it builds up to his character. Because at the second half of the game, this is kind of where he's at mentally. So he's just being told, like, just to bring it all out together. He's basically being told it's all a lie. Anything that he was told from the beginning of his recruitment or whatever they had told him is a lie. They're not being helped. Any evolver that is considered dangerous is taken out. And he didn't know that. Yeah, he didn't know that. He legitimately did not know that until STF and even Shaw's like, yeah, you didn't question it because it's kind of shady, bro. And of course, he gets told the truth. He's now questioning himself. But so it doesn't really, for him, it's now a question of what is justice, which I found really good of them to mention, mainly because in part of his rumors and secrets that gets dropped for him in the game, what happens in the anime is one of his conflicts in the game, especially in the rumors and secrets. He doesn't having to question what's right and wrong concerning Evol. Like he knows he has a job to do, and Gavin has a very strict guideline of what he believes is right and wrong. And his belief system now has basically got shifted. So he's having to rethink what he believes in and still he wants to do his job. Like above all, Gavin will do the job. Like he knows this isn't the right way to do it, but he wants to find his own way, and he'll continue to do that, which will be his main drive through the rest of the game, and which we'll see in the story. So I'm glad they kind of put those things in there, but it was like a lot. This episode threw like a lot at us. Not just with Gavin, but one of the things to note was Josie, that she mentions or kind of shifts into that alternate world. Like, you remember in the game where they kind of talk about how the twins disappeared and they were kind of like in this pocket for like a little while. So Josie brings that up again, and we get to see it in the anime. That place was freaking creepy.
It was
so distorted. Did you notice? It looked like a really messed up forest. It's creepy as fuck.
Yeah. Definitely not what I pictured whenever I was reading it. I was just like, oh,
Me neither. I always thought it was just like, I don't know, an amalgamation of like several different places. Yeah, like there wasn't just like it wouldn't be like just a forest. Like maybe there's like some old buildings and a cliff or something like crazy like that, because it's several different universes coming together in one spot. But it was creepy. I did not like that place. I didn't like that they like came down from the sky to like how are you gonna get out? And then she's just like, oh, we gotta follow the waterfall. So I mean, of course you can get out a certain way, but I was just like, oh my god, like if that was me, I'd be pretty freaked out. Like, I came from up there, like how am I gonna get out of here?
Right, like how is that gonna happen?
Like Gavin has to save me now because he can use his wind powers to blow us back up there.
Like he
I
just
felt like one of the things that really caught me was like Josie's interaction with the MC. Like I was like taking the like she's kind of you got to think about it from her perspective, right? She gets lost in this like little pocket dimension for like several years with it, and her parents don't survive the encounter her and her brother do. Her brother gets taken into STF, he's killed off. And to Josie, it's justified where her anger is. You know what I mean? Like to her, it's like they're the ones that caused this, they're to blame, so of course she's going after Gavin. And she mentions this to him when he goes to rescue the MC because he's figured out, hey, she kind of went there, this, that, and the other. Mainly because she left the phone call, but he didn't get it. Something's going on with the service, like the phone service in Loveland, where they're not getting, like the service just keeps cutting and they don't know where it's coming from. STF has a suspicion that it may be Black Swan related. They just don't know. Nothing's confirmed for them. So of course he goes over, he goes to meet her. When it comes time to confront Josie, she basically mentions it to him, like, hey, this is kind of your fault. She's on a rampage. Her anger, of course, fuels her fire evolve. And Gavin just straight out tells her, he's like, your anger is justified. Like, you have a right to be mad.
Yeah.
Which I thought was, like, interesting. He's not pissed. He's not, like, denying the fact that it's his fault. You know what I mean? Like, I guess in the back of his mind, he's like, no, you're right. Because if we hadn't, I guess somewhere in his mind, he's like, if we hadn't, maybe this wouldn't have happened. But so he's taking responsibility, even though in a weird technicality, it's not really his fault. It's more like STF's fault. It's just Gavin doing the job, and he just didn't realize that would happen.
Yeah.
Like his monologue was, like, that whole encounter like blew my mind. Like the scene with the fire, Gavin's having like, I don't know if it was like a flashback or just something his father said after the incident with the fire with his mom, but I wanted to like throw hands with Gavin's dad.
I mean, me too.
Like, for you guys, if you don't know what I'm talking about, like in the part of the anime, like before he goes to go save the MC, he enters room 404. Actually, he goes to room 404 and he's confronted with the fire. His mother died in a fire, so he actually has a phobia of it. He freaks. He doesn't like, he remembers. So during that time, we see his dad in the background, and his dad is telling him some messed up shit, like it's your fault that your mom's dead because of you. And if you guys don't know, at the time, Gavin, before, like during he didn't have an evolve up until his senior year of high school. Like he was without an evolve until it activated during that time with the fight with those thugs on the roof. That's when it happened for him, but it was too late. But before then, his mother had passed away from a fire, and he was there. But of course, I don't know if it was like a flashback or it was just something that maybe his dad told him afterwards, but his dad's just an asshole, and I kind of want to punch him in the face.
I know.
And that was so mean. Like, who tells their 16, 17-year-old kid that? You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah. Like, even told him you shouldn't have been born. I was like, excuse me,
like,
sir?
I'm gonna throw hands, bro. Like,
I know. We're
it
gonna.
was so messed up. But that was a lot. And of course, Josie has it even before, like, again, like, I know I'm like rambling about it, but like, it was a lot to take in.
It was.
Like, let's get real. It was a lot. They threw the queen at us again. Josie's dialogue of, we gotta get Black Swan's motivation a little bit. Not entirely. I don't feel like it's entirely their motivation, but she goes on this kind of, she hits the bad guy monologue, as I like to call it. But she's basically explaining to the MC that they kind of elaborate on the Red Queen hypothesis. It's talking about evolution and man, how if we don't evolve and grow, we're gonna die. Like that's the basic. That just sums it up, right? It's simple, but it's more complicated than what it is. But to summarize it, it's just basically saying if we don't grow and adapt and evolve, we're not going to survive as a species. Black Swan views Evol as evolution for man, but in their hindsight to evolve mankind, they're kind of like saying we want to weed out those that don't. So it's kind of this weird complex that got thrown at us, and that really didn't get thrown at us until later part of the game. So again, they're focusing on the plot, and they're like really throwing like the major plot points at us at this point. That was ready. We're not saying bye. Who's saying bye? Yes, you can say hi.
She's so cute.
Thank you.
But yeah, man, that was a lot. That definitely was a lot to
It was
take
a-
in.
It was a lot. Like I'm like, I'll be honest with you. They just threw a lot of shit at us.
They did.
Is it Leighton? Got thrown in there to talking about the whole thing with SDF and how he was working on an old case and the people that were tied in were basically killed off. We got to meet Commander Leto, which was something that did not happen until the later part of the game.
Yeah, he came in earlier, which I guess because we were talking about this like earlier. I definitely think they did that to save time because we only have 4 more episodes. The
We're
next
down to
two,
the final 4.
yeah, next two are gonna focus on Pudding Man, which is Victor. That's just my lovable nickname that I like to give Victor. And Kiro. And then
Fucking
after that,
finally.
it's gonna be I don't know what to expect after that.
I don't know.
Helios!
Please.
Please.
Watch them drop. No, we already got Ares. Like, come on. No, let's get real. They already gave us Ares. We got to see Shaw when he wasn't even in the first half of the game. So don't be surprised if we get the Helios drop.
That's true.
And do not be surprised, you guys. I wouldn't be surprised because at this point, I'm telling you, I'm never not going to say this. Like, I fucking screamed when Shaw showed up in that one episode. I was like literally yelling at them. And even Twitter, I was like, I knew it! Really, really loud.
I know, I was just like, what happened? Because all you see is Dani in the chat being like, I knew it!
Yeah, I didn't even know what was going on. I was like, I knew it! Same shit. As soon as that Helios reveal shows up, I expect Mia to do the same shit. To be like, I fucking knew it!
I'll probably cry.
Tears
of joy!
Dude, I'm telling you. But they dropped a lot on us. It was a lot. The whole thing with Evol and Black Swan, their motivation. There's just like a lot to take in. The boys lost control of their Evol,
Which was insane.
I did not like seeing that. That made me sad.
That made me sad too.
And then all the girls are fighting over Kiro. I was like,
So
oh my God.
like, if you guys are confused what happened, his Kiro's Evol of absolute. So I call it absolute charm. It kind of went out of control to where it isn't just simply like, oh, he's so cute. It turned.
No, it's like he's mine.
It turned from innocent to like straight up
like feral fighting.
Yeah, and that's basically what happened.
But yeah, I was like,
mentioned in the game too that's what happened. Like he mentioned to the MC in later part of the game that his Evol caused a riot. So we got to see it in the anime. So that's what he was referring to.
Yeah.
Which for me, I was like, oh honey, please be careful. Like I felt so bad for Kiro.
I know.
He just doing a meet and greet, and
yeah, that was during a meet and greet, and they went feral.
He was so devastated.
And then
poor baby.
Oh my God. So he
just straight up disappeared. I was like,
we got
well,
to finally see that though. So, but in the game, it doesn't. So to give you what was going on in the game, it really doesn't explain that he got lost in one of his time pockets. We just know that all of a sudden he wasn't there. So in the anime, it got to show us his Evol got out of control, and it was opening up several time pockets within the space that he was in, until one of them actually like took him. Okay. Yes.
Which that was nuts to see.
That was crazy. And then Gavin. Then Gavin happened, and do you guys remember that one SSR karma where Gavin lost control of his Evol?
Then hearing Joe say, "Stay back," and I'm like,
And
"No."
remember that event in the game? Yeah, that happened in the anime, and I heard it in Joe's voice all over again, and I lost my mind.
Me too.
It made me sad all over again. Knowing that from here on out, it's sad. I'm sorry, you guys. It's sad times now. We're not in happy mode
Sad boy
anymore. I'm
hours.
sorry. Sad boy hours.
You know, it was funny because like the episode ended and then it's like the happy piano sounds of like the ending, and I was like,
I was like,
I
"This
was
is
like,
not the time."
I was like, this does not match what's happening.
Not
all
the time for
happy.
songs.
Like,
Oh man, because Gavin just like flies away
he
after
just
he
flew
loses,
away. He was just like, bye.
and I'm like, "Isn't she still stuck in like the little?"
Technically
Wait.
not. They found an escape
No, they
route, but
found
she-
they found like where the waterfall was, and you could
Mm.
tell this is like
it wasn't
this is
distorted
like- yeah,
reality. It was actually.
this
Oh,
is
okay,
like
okay.
it's an area where like people probably go all the time, like in the city. So she probably knew how to like at least get back.
Yeah, because that
From
was
there.
like what confused me. I think this is the first time that I was confused. Because like from what I remember in the game is like they both jumped out of like this little portal thing or something like
I
that.
remember that happening too.
So I was like, okay, they just kind of like walked out of there like
I
nothing.
think
So I was like,
they walked out of it to where like all these different like universes or whatever like stopped meeting each other, and they made their way out to back where they're supposed to be. That's why, because there's like lights. It's like a paved road or whatever next to the waterfall. So I just assume like they're in like a park somewhere, or like somewhere that's like an area that's been worked on to let like people go visit the waterfall.
yeah.
So I'm sure she like walked out of like wherever that is and like just figured out where she was based on that.
Okay, that makes more sense. Because
Got
at
to
first I was
see
like,
Hades, though. That was interesting.
Mm-hmm.
And we got his Evol, which was not explained in the game. By the way, I wanted noted that it was not explained in the game that he had an Evol. Like I suspected he had one, but it was never shown to us outright. In the anime, he's literally Hades. He blended into fucking Shadow.
that's right.
In case some of you who do not know your Greek mythology, Hades in Greek mythology had a weapon called the Helm of Darkness, which basically allowed him to blend into shadow. One of the powers that he had was literally shadow traveling. Hades, I guess they took Hades is evolved from Greek mythology, and that's basically what it does. So references.
Yay!
It's nice to know the references.
That was I thought I laughed so hard though. I was
We've got our mythology buff here to
Hell
guide
yeah.
us through.
Things we do not know.
I know, because I know like barely anything about like
Yeah.
mythology. So
No, I'm telling you, man. Like it was. I thought that was a nice little touch there. I was like, as soon as I saw him like the shadow up, I was like, if that's fucking Hades, I'm gonna lose it. And it was Hades, and I was like, you fucking shadow traveler, are you serious? I was like, okay,
dude,
someone
and like
had Alexis reading Greek mythology.
and seeing Lucian or Ares like make Josie disappear. That look on his face.
That
Oh
was,
my
like-
god.
That was savage. Like okay, so like that scene didn't bother me as much, mainly because at this point in the stage, I was ready for him. I was ready for Ares to make an appearance, right? Like his mindset, it's not. So the way I view it is that when he's the Black Swan agent Ares, he's got a whole different mindset. It's like he's solely on. That's what I noticed in the later part of the game where we got Ares more instead of Lucian, was that it was a different mindset, right? He's focused on the job,
Yeah.
and there's no point he won't go to get the job done, and which he did prove in the game that there's not a point he's not willing to go to do it. So again, nice little nods. Good job, Mappa. You're doing your homework. Someone's playing. I want to know who's playing the game. Are they playing on the Japanese server? You can tell us. I want to know. I'm telling you, there's too many references from the games and the dates for these end cards, just little stuff from the anime. Like unless you were like playing the game, you wouldn't catch them. So like the end cards with Gavin, like the one with the star lamp, that was a reference to a date. Yeah, from was it the furniture date?
Yes, furniture city date.
I have
I Was screaming.
So they go on a date and they buy the fucking lamp. He has it in his house, by the way, the mini house thing.
Tiny
The
house.
lamp's in there in the house. It's really fucking cute. So again, like if you're not, I want to know who's playing the game. I bet you anything one of the creators is playing the game. And it's like, I like this shit. This is cute. We're adding this.
I know.
Right, we're adding this.
Thank God for the Japanese fans, man, because they're the ones that voted for this end card. I don't know what the other 3 options were, but
I know. Good choice, because So I didn't notice this until someone from the CN server told me about it. But the studs for the Chinese end card, Gavin's studs, they're called Jupiter studs. And I lost my mind. And they're like, "You don't believe me?" And they sent me this thing, and I was like, "Oh my god!"
So many references, man.
Again, like if
you're not paying attention, you'll miss it.
You miss these little things, man. But again, like the whole point of the anime is to give us straight up the plot. Like the little shit like that, like we're noticing is because again we did the dates and the side stuff, which technically isn't main story stuff. You know what I mean? So we had to do the side stuff to get that. But I like the little nods. Like the anime knows what the fuck it's doing. Good job, guys. I thought that was really cute to note. And someone said this too. They were like, the end cards are connected because it's still he's still wearing the same thing when the star lamp goes on. And I'm like, that's cute. Got him a present, and they went like to see the little stars in his place. That's adorable. I loved it so much.
It is.
I love it so much. Like the thing with Victor and the cat. I didn't know the cat had a name until someone from the CN server told me he had a name.
Does it?
The cat has an official name. The cat's name is Pudding.
Oh my god.
I lost my mind. I'm not joking. They're like, it's Pudding. And I'm like, is that the cat's name? Like, legit the cat's name? And I'm like, yeah. So apparently it's from like the Chinese version of Twitter, the Weibo account. I'm sorry, I'm like butchering the pronunciation. I suck at languages. But from the official account from the CN server, the cat's name's freaking Pudding.
Oh my god.
That's like one of the dog's names for Kiro is Applebox. Like that's the dog's name. Is Applebox. So much so that when Sean plays Roblox, he has like a dog companion in the game and its name is Applebox.
Of course it is. Because of course it is.
And I was like the only one that noticed that on the stream. And I was like, oh my god, it's Applebox. Because it's like an R card or something. I can't remember what date it is, but like there's
I have that one with the course.
Yeah, it's like one of his friend's pets, and then like he tells you like his name is Applebox, and MC's kind of like, the fuck?
Applebox.
I don't, because they found the dog because it came in an apple box. From what I remember. But fun fact, if you watch Sean play Roblox, the dog's name's Applebox.
I can't judge because Gavin needs his shit something stupid sometimes.
His bike's name is Sparky, so
These boys and just
all these weird names.
Yeah.
Can't we just have like I can't talk, I named my dog after an anime character too, so whatever.
It's okay.
I look at spots.
I lost my mind.
It's cute, man. Like it's just these references,
I don't know
man.
why I don't know why I find that so funny because I haven't played that date yet, you guys. I'm like so behind on a bunch of dates.
It's okay. I've only done the Gavin ones.
I've mostly done all of Kiro's, but I do everybody else's every once in a while.
I think I'm like getting through I've done the majority of Gavin's. The one I haven't.
Yeah.
The one that I got was his. The one where they go on vacation, him and the MC. The Mediterranean game, but I haven't done that one yet because I'm working on Victor's stuff because I have a bunch of his shit. His, Lucian's, and Kiro, so like I'm trying to work my way through everybody's dates just to get a whole bunch of like side plot and other shit.
I'm trying to get through all of the Kiro dates I have because I have most of my cards are of him. So I want to make sure I get through most of those before I like focus on everybody else. But I've done like a couple Gavin dates. I've done a couple of Victor's, like one of Lucian's. Actually, like the first SR in the game I ever got was Lucian's like Firefly SR.
Yeah, I think everyone got. I think that was the first SR anybody got.
Yeah, that was one of the first ones I got on the first date that like I unlocked.
A figure.
But right now I'm trying to finish the Kiro Beach date. I didn't get the actual card, but I unlocked the date, so
That's all that matters, man.
that's all that matters because I'm gonna get the whole date. So
If you can't get the card, at least get the date.
I'm gonna get the date. Yeah, I will get the date, and that's all. I'm happy about that.
I know,
Oh,
man.
that's pretty.
Look. What's that?
I
Let's
don't know.
see. Is there anything else I wanted to see?
It was a whole lot of stuff, you guys. It was a lot of plot.
It was.
A lot of
Mhm.
explanations. It just like threw a whole bunch of stuff at us, and everyone's kind of talking about the same thing. What are the next 4 episodes going to hit? And honestly, you guys, it's anyone's guess.
Everybody leaving.
Dude, I'm telling you, like we have one strong prediction, and apparently everyone's thinking. Oh, by the way, everyone's thinking the same thing as you did, Chantal. By the way,
Oh,
they were messaging me on Twitter. They were like, "I expect this to happen," and you're like, "Why is everyone saying that? It's like a popular thing that everyone believes in, or what?"
it's because knowing how like anime works,
Let it be the
just know.
I'm
Just
telling
know.
you, let it be like an anime montage of like where everybody's at, and then let that be like the ultimate climax. Like that particular scene we were talking about be the ultimate climax, and that ends the first season. I wouldn't be
I
surprised.
swear to God, if they ended on a cliffhanger and then take forever to announce a season 2, I will be so mad.
Let them do it.
I would be really mad.
Do it.
But that's how they left us in the game too, and you're like,
Yeah.
At least that would give them time to announce an English dub. So
What is it?
Yeah, Crunchyroll. Where's that English stuff at?
yeah, all these other things are
know.
announcing English dubs. Where's Mr. Love Crunchyroll?
Hashtag Crunchyroll.
they got the money. They can do it.
They got
They
the
just-
actors. They can do it.
I know. They just need us to nicely bug them.
Yes, politely inquired to Crunchyroll numerous occasions.
Donde está the dub, Crunchyroll? We need it, please.
In various languages that you know, do it.
I know.
Dude, if someone does it in Spanish after this, I'm gonna lose my mind. Do it.
Right? We need that
Try.
dub, man.
Hmm.
Because, like, as much as I love the Japanese VAs,
Right? It's
as
like
much, it's not the same. And I feel like the characters are, like, a little bit different.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they feel a little bit different. I don't know if that makes any sense, and I don't know if that's just
See,
me.
but you know, I agree with you. And like,
Especially, like, I feel this more so with, like, Lucian. Because he's missing, like, that charm that Bill is able to provide
and
with
every
Lucian.
at least all the boys, because all the other characters, it's hard to
Mhm.
imagine what they would sound like. But all the boys, every time I'm reading the subs, I kind of try to imagine like what it would sound like in English, and how I think they would like their tone and like how they would come across. And like I
Yeah.
can kind of hear it because it's like, oh, I've heard it in the game before, but like yeah, it's different. Like the subs is different. Whereas I'm like, oh, I know exactly how it would mean in the English version, because we're so used to like their voices and their personalities. So I really think like y'all are doing us a disservice if you don't do a dub.
I know. Like, I just want a dub, man. I want a dub.
Alice, no.
I just try to imagine what everybody is saying in English.
Me too.
Like
'cause-
especially like the Gavin scenes. I was like, oh, I remember what this sounded like in the game. So I was trying to like imagine Joe and how he sounded.
I
Dude,
know.
I'm like, so I don't know if so like the anime itself. I don't know if you guys have heard this, but I'm like, a while back I had asked Bill Rogers a question concerning Lucian, and he was like, I don't have the answers because I don't know. But like, I don't think those are the questions I want to ask though. Those aren't the questions I want to ask. Like, I'm thinking about it right now. Like, I know the episode's coming up. Like, I'm just wondering what he thinks about like seeing it animated. Like Lucian scenes particularly, because again, like in case you guys don't know this, Bill Rogers plays the game. He's part of our community. He's a Lucian stan. Big surprise. I mean, I'm so shocked to discover that I had no clue. I besides like him voicing him or whatever. I was surprised.
He's also a Gavin stan. Like
True,
you know,
yeah, that too. That
he
surprised.
is.
That was
he
so
like
funny.
he likes Gavin's dates and stuff.
That was so funny. I'm telling you. I wonder if Joe got embarrassed reading that tweet. Because you guys know what we're talking about. There was like a time where we're like, it was the Mr. Love reference, and I don't remember what it was, but Bill Rogers tweeted to Josie. He was like, "Love Gavin, much protect." And I'm like, oh my god, I love that. That man's a gem. If you guys don't know who Bill Rogers is, he's a gem. He's a freaking gem. Like, I'm wondering what he thinks about it though. Like, he's like one of the active VAs that actually, he's part of the Mr. Love community himself because he plays the game. I'm like really curious of what he thinks about the Lucian scenes because like,
I want to know where he is in the game in terms of level and how many SRs he has and SSRs and
he
who's
literally had said to me that I had asked him. He was like, if there's a Lucian event and he really wants the card, he'll go for it. I don't know which ones he has. I know he got the bowstring one recently because he had saved like a bunch of the 24-hour medal things to get it, which I thought was so funny.
I mean, it's a free one, so might as well go for it.
I go for it. So I want to know what he did. I asked him about the Little House too, and he's like, Lucian's first. And I'm like, okay. I'm like, as it should be, sir, as it should be.
Always got to do your best boy first.
That man's a gem, I'm telling you. But like, again, like I'm just thinking about like the plot, like yeah, I know we're going on a tangent here, but like it's like a lot of stuff to like think about, mainly because it just threw a lot of plot at us. Like
it did.
It was just it's a lot to process. But from right now, what we can process is that it basically gave us Black Swan's motivation. We got it was sad boy hours, man. I'm sorry. Like I know we're not hitting a bunch of the stuff that was mentioned, but it was just like a whole bunch of crap thrown at us all at once.
But yeah, going back to the illusion thing, because yeah, that was really weird. Because you would see Gavin's dad, and it's like, okay, is it like an illusion?
So I'm wondering if
is it happening? Like, is it a flashback? Like
the distorted the spaces. So what I felt like in that scene, particularly like watching it, was that technically it's like it was its own pocket space, right? That creates the world that you see, right? It's not. So technically it's an illusion. It's not there. I think what that space does, that taps into the person who's there, and just like brings it out. Like the person who was used the evolver at the time, Josie, is a fire user. That's what's going to be the space's main weapon of defense, right? To keep people out that aren't wanted. Gavin was an unwanted person, at least to the space, not to Josie. And of course, Gavin. I don't know if it was let me clarify. I don't know if it was like the space itself showing Gavin, or Gavin having himself like a major flashback. I kind of felt like it was both. Like like a combination of both, where the space was providing. It provides the fire. He sees his mom, but of course, it's like again. I feel like memory and illusion were interwoven to where it was kind of both, and that's what we were seeing. And it was again like the illusion itself was so strong that we really couldn't tell. Like that's it was just
I noticed that this all happened like in his high school days because of his jacket, and I was like,
his mom died. His mom died really young. And again, he didn't have his evolve until his last year of high school. So.
Damn, man.
Yeah, like he really couldn't do anything.
There was nothing he could do to
save her. Like if he had his wind powers, then I'm sure he would have, because he stops the fire right then and there with his powers. Like he puts it out pretty fast. So that's when he's kind of like he decides like, no, not this time. Like I'm going to do what's right this time. Oh my god, I love your tank top, Dani.
Well, I was just pulling at my snuggie, so I'm having to sacrifice it.
Kingdom Hearts, fill me with the power of darkness.
This isn't a blanket. Can I have my snuggie bed?
No. Stand in the castle.
She's like,
castle?
It's mine now.
She's literally like at my feet, like pulling at the snuggie. Can I change Brave? Can I like put something else on? We've watched this movie like 5 times today. It's better than watching Frozen 80 times. I can't even watch that movie. That's not the point. That's not the point. Anyway.
Just put on the Mr. Love episode. I'm just kidding. Put on the episode in the background.
I should.
Right?
Thinking about it. Yeah, she's gonna be messing with me. Might as well. Give me like 5 seconds.
Let's see. Anything else we should add on? I'm trying to think if there's anything else.
It's just a lot.
They got me.
It was.
Oh, thank you for covering my knee. That's so nice of you.
Besides MC using her Evol powers, which she did not do in the game, which was, again, badass move on her.
Hurry, hurry.
Help you with what? Shush.
Oh no.
Yeah, her using her Evol, like the extension of her Evol was like really interesting.
Because it didn't happen in the game. She was just like, Gavin, where are you? I hope he's on his way to help me and save me. But no, she did something. She's like, I gotta like make enough time for him until like
I just
he gets
realized I
here.
can't show these episodes. I think my husband's asleep and he wanted to watch episode 3.
Oh man.
Well, he's asleep anyway.
He can absorb it through sleep.
Right. Oh, poor Gavin though.
Major
This
sad
comment-
boy hours.
That's major. It was a lot.
This comment. It's confirmed that Gavin has a trauma for fire in the game due to his mother's passing. You can even hear it in one of his phone calls.
Yeah, in one of the phone calls, he calls the MC drunk, and he's like telling her about his mom.
Mm-hmm.
He has like I remember that. That was really sad. I remember that phone call. That was fucking sad.
I just want to give Gavin a hug, man.
Like all the guys deserve love, but Gavin needs to be like wrapped up in a safety blanket and given a teddy bear.
I know.
Right.
So does Lucian though, because
So does
Lucian too was like,
It's like a really hot drink.
I know.
Give him like a bar, though.
Right?
Give him a bar with a teddy bear.
Teddy bear. And teddy bear.
Yeah, teddy bear.
Him, how me, they, how,
Ah,
Your dad is
man.
asleep, bro.
dude.
I'm surprised he can sleep through this.
Oh,
Let's see.
You want to watch cute anime?
I'm
boys?
going through the comments.
sure.
Let's do this one. Going from the beginning. The fact that they mentioned the queen is what was interesting considering how Josie and Hades came into the picture. Kudos to MC for trying to fight back, right? She's not a weak little helpless person. She actually tried to do something. Which I think was a nice change.
Ryan said, I'm just figuring, like, I don't know what to do. I'm just going to let the guys handle it. No,
I know,
that's
'cause-
taking, like, an initiative to be like,
Yeah.
It's a nice change from the game. How she's just kind of really passive about everything, and it's just kind of like, oh well, I'm sure someone's gonna come help
like,
me.
help me out. This MC in the anime is like, nah, I know it's my fault. I know this is because I like how she mentions that. Like in the beginning half of the anime, she's basically saying to herself, I didn't know it at the time, but I'm starting to realize that I was at the center of these events.
Yeah.
I'm glad that she's getting that realization that, hey, this might be a coincidence, but I'm part of this shit. Good on you, MC, for you're not that dumb. And bless you.
I know, because the game
Unlike
sometimes it's like
Unlike OG MC, she's kind of dumb.
she
Hello.
is.
Hello.
It's like we love you, but I would not make the same choices you make.
I know, Ryan. Your choices are questionable.
Here I am. Here I am.
Let's see. My mind went straight to the rumors and secrets when I saw Gavin's torn face, but at the same time, my heart went to him, especially when the truth must have hurted Gavin.
I'm right there with you.
know. I did think about the rumors and secrets with Eli, which I
That's the first
want
one.
to assume.
It's the first.
Yeah,
Wait.
I want to assume we'll probably get the stuff with Eli a little bit later.
Oh my, sorry. I saw my Discord chat. They're like, they heard the baby singing that stupid Family Figure song, and they're like, no. I'm like, I'm sorry, you guys. It's either educational or other weep shit that we watch. There's no in
Right.
between for this kid. I'm sorry.
Same.
My dog just watches what's left on TV,
Good job.
which is mostly HBO or Showtime. I don't know, whatever my parents put on in the morning. I'm always just in here working.
Mm. But yes, Lucian. Next week's episode.
Dude,
The betrayal. I'm not ready. And then seeing like the preview images, I can't. I can't.
I know what they're doing. I know exactly which chapters they're drawing references from. I'm not ready because that shit wrecked
I'm
me.
not ready either. Because Remember when I first read this chapter, I was like crying my eyes out and just yelling, "No, no, no, this is not happening." Because I know for a fact Lucian loves MC so dearly.
There we go. I found the rumors and
And you
secrets.
can definitely tell, like, at the end of this episode, he was pissed that Josie went after MC.
Dude, that was again, like everyone's like commenting about it on Twitter, just like look at his face. But in reality, though, that's Aries. Like
Mommy,
he's not
mommy.
anything that deviated from the plan that he had wasn't cool. Like there's a reason. Let's think about it this way. There's a reason why he was given the code name Aries. You really gotta stop and think about that.
Yeah.
Why? Why was he given that
That
title? But anybody else, why? Aries has a strategy, and anything that deviates from the plan to win the ultimate war is not going to be met with kindness. As you clearly saw towards the end of the anime, it's not good times, man.
He's not afraid to make the tough decisions. He just kind of does it.
Like what is seemingly the bad choice, it's more like he has a goal and he's going to see it through.
Yeah, which is definitely something I want to talk about, like, next week. Because we'll dive into more of, like,
That's gonna be
everything that's going to happen.
I already warned the Lucian stance that y'all are going to need a hard drink and a hug.
I know.
And maybe that safety blanket. Probably that safety blanket. Yeah.
I'll probably
Think
be
about it.
crying the whole day.
Be alright, I believe it. Dude, if that again, I wasn't even doing any of his dates when that shit happened. And it wrecked me in different ways, man. But again, we'll dive into that when his episode shows up.
Yeah.
Which
'Cause
is
before
titled
this-
Monochrome, by the way, which again, nice little nods. I see what you're doing, Mama.
Right. Because some of, like I said in previous videos, it's never happy times with Lucian. Like, there are some happy times in his dates, but sometimes it's sad, sometimes it's like Black Swan related.
It's always very short-lived.
And then there's some where you can tell he's prepping MC to say bye.
Yeah, like
I'm
he's
not
kind
gonna
of
be around.
building her up for. I feel like he's building her up for the crash, even though that technically, I don't think that was his goal, though. I think he, again, I digress, though. This is a Gavin-centered episode, but again, I feel like they're gonna drop those things for Lucian in his episode.
Yeah,
So,
for sure.
They're gonna give us more details, but again, Gavin's episode literally was like nods to his rumors and secrets and like other little stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So that was really interesting. So the rumors and secrets we're talking about was what is justice?
Yeah.
So this is after the events, where the famed fall happens.
Oh, that.
Dude, if that gets animated, I'm gonna cry.
Me too.
If you guys don't know what we're talking about, I'll show you, and I will show you later. But
When it happens.
when it happens, because it's sad times, bro. Sad times, I'm telling you. But it was just it was like a lot of information to process. I feel like like they're trying to condense so many things. Like one of the things to talk about, I feel like we should talk about mainly is that, again, we're not gonna get I was kind of upset we didn't get to see Eli,
Yeah.
but not too bad. Because they made it to a point where there are certain things that they cut out in the anime, but again, I feel like the progression within the story is so smooth that certain things being taken out isn't going to affect the overall story because we still have a very flowed plot. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. As long as it makes sense, I'm okay with it.
It connects. Like, we're fine. Like, I know some people were complaining about, well, they didn't mention the orphanage and this, that, and the other. And I'm like, we don't have time for that, you guys. I'm sorry.
Which, honestly, I kind of forgot about the orphanage until I went back to the chapters.
Yeah, the orphanage. But it never really had
yeah.
I could get it. Like, I understand, like, there were certain things about Lucian and the other guys that get mentioned throughout the game
Mm-hmm.
that would have been translated to the anime to kind of make us feel for them a little more. But the reality is that you kind of don't need it. There are some things that you don't need. The game is a continued thing. It's a progressing story. It's still ongoing. It's an original server. So there's more to add.
Yeah.
With just 12 episodes, we don't have that time, you guys. There's a lot of things that are going to get cut.
Because a lot of there was like one person that I was watching that was an anime only. This is back when like the first episode aired. Like their main concern was like, okay, with like, since they knew it was like an otome based thing, they're like, okay, with these things, you kind of don't know how it's gonna go. They're either gonna choose one boy or try to like balance it out with like every single boy with their routes, and it's like, yeah, it just gets a little bit messy to where it's like, this doesn't make sense. Like, why is this? Like, we don't need this kind of anime. Which, you know, it could Mr. Mappa could have done that easily. They could have just thrown in like the dates in there and just like gave us
every episode could have been a
routes.
date. Every episode could have been a date. It would have been all romantic and shit, and then they could have not done all the important main story stuff with like the Evol and stuff, but like
kind of had to
the dates the dates are like bonuses. It's not part of the main story.
Yeah, we've discussed this in literally
Like,
like the first episode too.
You have the main story like SSRs when they come out, when the new chapters are released and stuff, but like, you know, you're not gonna get all of them unless you're super lucky. So like, it's made so that way, like, if you do get those, like, you get a little bit more detail in the story, but you know, you can always like look it up or whatever, or you just unlock the date maybe. But like, they're just gonna stick to the main story that you unlock with, you know, you usually with the date stuff is like again like a bonus. Like, if they are gonna animate dates, it's probably gonna like be ones that would fit within the story, like make the most sense. But like, I'm totally fine with them not animating any dates, because that's something that I kind of cherish, like, to myself as a player of the game.
Yeah, like,
which I mean, also kind of like is like a push to the anime only. Is like, oh well, if you want to know more, you want to see like more cutesy stuff, like more romantic dates and stuff, like play the game, because then you can unlock the dates and you can see like your favorite one and see how they are in the game and their personalities and stuff.
Yeah, there's some players that are like, well, we don't get to see all this other stuff that would have built them up in the anime, but we don't need that stuff, you guys, because even again,
you
like,
can just replay the dates in the game.
No, right? Like, for the anime only, is like, I want to know, like, if the story makes sense to you. Like, I've heard some people on my Twitter feed are like telling me like, no, it kind of makes sense, and there's some that are just anime only. They haven't played the game, and they're like, yeah, that makes sense, and this, that, and the other. I even had someone who's played the game go, oh, it, like, when Victor basically pretty much times himself out. As weird as it sounds, like they even mentioned, like, in the game they were confused on how Victor disappeared, and the anime clarified it. You know, like, there's no, I'm sorry, you guys, we can't have nice things. We're gonna complain, but the truth of the matter is, we only have 12 episodes,
and
I think plot forward, like,
I think we are like okay with this and accepted the fact, because we knew right from the get-go it was gonna be 12 episodes. Exactly. There's no way they can animate everything. There's just no way.
Yeah, I already like right off. Like, we were talking about it amongst ourselves. We're like, there's no way, but whatever we do get, I hope it's good. And it is. Like, we have the main plot, you have the main story. If you want all the cute shit, go play the game. We highly recommend it, and we'll like hype it up to the fucking sky for you. Like, the game is good. I personally, I think the anime is good. It's covering all the key points. There's major plot points from each guy's chapter that they're throwing into in the episodes. There's some of the tiny stuff that, again, they could have animated. They didn't, but the story still flows. You're still getting the idea. It's fine. Like, it's good. The anime is good so far. I'm liking the progression. And now it's just the speculation of the final 4 episodes and what they're going to throw at us.
Yeah.
Because we're not prepared. Like, the whole day, the 3 of us have been talking about, like, what we think is going to happen and what kind of cliffhanger it could be at the final episode. I'm waiting for it, man. I'm waiting for that watch it. I'm telling you, if it's an anime montage and then that one scene, Mappa, hire us.
I know, right?
Hire us. I'm telling you, man. Like, we have a lot of speculation. Like, Mia and I have been talking about Helios for God knows how long. As soon as we saw Shaw, we're like, Helios.
Yeah.
And like Aries 2, we're like,
how can you not introduce? Oh, if you're introducing Shaw and Aries, you have to introduce Helios.
Shaw, like, episode 5. No, whatever. You introduced him way too early.
You introduced him like a few episodes ago. Like, come on.
So you fucking do Helios.
Like, give me Helios. That's all I want. I just wanna see that silvery-haired man. I want him to step on MC and yell at her. but then also hold her close because that's what I want him to do to me. Not right now because I have my mouse already fucked up. But
I'm telling you, we can only speculate what they're gonna do in the last 4 episodes. It's a lot. Again, it's a lot of information. Take it in stride, guys. Be happy we get a good otome game to anime because sometimes it goes to shit, and you know exactly what I'm talking about. You know
It could end up like no shade to Utapri. I love it to bits and pieces, but sometimes I'm like, I really wish we could have gotten like the main story
Yeah,
stuff
we could have just like gotten main story shit
instead of like all the boys singing a song every episode and just
having their like, can you just give me like one boy and have like a main? Can I get one route for a season? Can you do that for me instead of throwing like 50 character songs
right.
yeah, like every fucking episode.
Like I said, no shade to Utapri. I love it, but I really would like the main story
Or
stuff.
diabolic lovers. I give shade. I give shade.
Mia.
I had to go there. I'm sorry.
I have so much to say about fucking diabolic lovers.
We should probably make a podcast.
We should do a podcast episode on it because oh my god, I have so much shit to say about diabolic lovers.
Close.
My god, I live tweeted me watching that first season, and oh my god, I wanted to scream. You know, we should do one on Brothers Conflict too, because that one's trashy as fuck too.
I have not. You know, I've never seen. Brothers Conflict,
I haven't either.
even though I have.
Okay. Future pick, I'm picking Brothers Conflict because I need to like shit on it so bad. Like it's fun to watch, but like oh my god, it's so weird. What a weird series. Definitely need to do a podcast on that in the future. But also like yeah, diabolic lovers for sure.
Right.
I have so many things to say about these series, and I'm an anime only with those series. Like I've never played the games or anything, but
we heard stuff from
just from watching the show and seeing what other people say about it, girl,
they've
guys.
done those very, very dirty.
My boys. There's so much trash, so much dumbass shit happening in these series.
Tell you. But again, it could be worse. So be happy we get this.
Yes, it could be worse. We could be getting the same shit you're getting with diabolic lovers.
Right there.
It really could have. That's why I think that's also why we're okay with it. It's like it could be worse.
Right? That's
It
why
really
we're
could
going
be
to
worse.
Like at least with like shows like Utapri, like at least I was having like fun and actually enjoying what was happening, like with
Yeah.
all the songs and stuff. Like granted, I would like the main stories, but every boy's route is so long. Like and it continues throughout all of the games. So like they
It's
would
like-
ever do that.
Even looking at the wiki pages, I'm like, I didn't know this about Tokyo. Like,
Right?
where was that in the anime? You know, stuff like that. So I don't know. It's kind of like you gotta pick your poison at this point with this kind of stuff. Sacrifices must be made.
They definitely need to be made with these kinds of series. That's why I like shows like Meiji Tokyo Renka, because that's stuck with one of the boys' routes. Technically, basically, I've never played any of the games, but like,
Yeah, you
That's
might want
stuck-
to check. You might want to check Twitter
why? What the fuck is happening?
because those fuckers are getting something that I really, really want.
What is happening?
So, I don't know if you
I'm
can
like-
see that, but
I'm confused. Please send links.
I know.
Hold on, I
Like,
got
send
you,
link.
Please send a link in the private chat or online, please. I need to know what's happening.
I feel like that Vine where it's like, I am Confucian.
I'm confused right now. What's their versus?
America, explain.
Yay.
But yeah, while you're looking for that, that's why again, like I like stuff like Meiji Tokyo Renka because that's stuck with like one boy's route through the entire show. Like I'm sure some people got pissed because it wasn't their favorite boy, but
Yeah, that's another
Isn't-
thing.
as an anime only, I was happy with it because I'm like, well, at least I got to see like a full through story. Like I saw one of the routes, so it's like, oh, now I'm interested in like how the other routes would go. But that's another thing is like depending on the series, I don't think you'd ever get like a full route. Like Utapri, they would never. in a million years.
Up there.
Oh. Looks like the Korean server is getting that chapter.
And that's not fair. Because Gavin on Sparky. Gimme.
I know.
That's right.
Oh, they're getting the comforting Helios card. God damn it.
We have to wait like a year for that.
How many years?
Oh,
In case
man.
you guys don't know what happened, it's on Twitter. The Korean server is getting the update for like the new shit. And they get all the fun cards, and I want those cards. There's that one with Gavin and the MC on Sparky, and I want it really bad.
Me too.
It's an SSR. They're all SSRs, and then Lucian with the rifle.
Damn, man, I don't have.
It was a sniper. I'm so sorry.
I can never decide between Gavin and Lucy, and sometimes with their SSR cards, it's like, they're both really nice. Who do I pick? And then
Sparky needs to
alternate.
be on Gavin's SSR cards because he deserves it. And after his own
Yes.
rumors and secrets, he's a wingman, and I love him. Shit was wholesome.
Knowing that Helios card is gonna have like its evolved form is gonna be Kiro. Because the recent one we got like the or one of the Helios SSRs.
Mm-hmm.
That one, the evolved form, is a Kiro. It's Kiro instead when you evolve it.
Who's cute?
And I'm pretty sure, like for the Thorns date that you have, that SR, where it's Kiro with the birdcage looking all emo and sad and shit. Like I'm pretty sure the evolved form of that card is a Helios card.
It's a Helios.
So, god damn it.
Who's cute? Look at 2D men. Go.
That's my brain all the time. Look at 2D men.
This is so pleasant. Look.
Yeah.
I mean, 2D men, sometimes in real life men.
I mean, with the 2D men we look at all the time.
Yes.
The hair.
Yes, your hair. I braided your hair because it's long AF. Me and your dad don't want to cut it.
Oh no. Mommy.
Okay, I'll fix it. I'm sorry.
But I think that's all I have.
That's all I have. I've gushed enough.
Mhm.
Me too. I feel like, really, at least what I wanted to bring up, I guess, because we can't have nice ass things. It's just the people complaining that Lucian is just shown as evil this entire time on Twitter. All these people complaining, like, oh, all his screen time is just him being evil. Like, what the hell? I don't understand what this means. I don't understand where people are getting this from.
I don't know. Like when I was reading that, I was like, I don't know if we're missing like points, but I didn't get that feeling. I guess it just depends on every person. But personally,
Yeah,
for
I think
me,
you're entitled to your own opinion, but I don't feel like Lucian's the bad guy outright.
yeah,
Again, if you want that one-on-one shit, do the dates to the game. I'm sorry. Again, we'll talk. We'll say this till we're blue.
mm-hmm.
It's only 12 episodes. It's plot centered. We're not gonna get all the other stuff that gets us to get to know them. Like we're not. I'm sorry. Like there's
At
a
the
whole bunch
end-
of stuff that we missed about Kiro.
And
and
I don't understand why they think they're just showing him as evil this whole time. Cause like what?
Mommy.
Yeah, I didn't like. I never
But
got that sense.
That's not what all his screen time is about and has been about this whole time. If anyone should be complaining about people not getting enough screen time, it's the Kiro fans. TBH. He's
He
gotten
only
the
shows
least
up
amount
for
of,
like 1
he's gotten
second.
the least amount of screen time. He had one full episode to himself, and that's pretty much it. So like,
Okay.
I should not like.
Yeah.
We really just, I'm not going to complain about it because, I can just, if I want my giant dose of Kiro, I have so many dates of his that I can read.
Yeah.
And I can replay the chapters, like,
Because it's like, and
be grateful for what we get.
And I've said this like before, when I was playing the game, I did not care for Gavin. I did not. Like saying that out loud, you guys are probably like, gasp. Like, Nani?
I know, now it's like, I am confusion for real, like, what?
I did not care for him. He was at the bottom of the barrel. I actually like Victor a little bit more.
What?
There's a little bit more.
Girl.
But it's because, like, I don't know. He's just so serious. And just, he's just way too serious in the main story plot. And then the whole thing with, like, the Ginkgo bracelet.
For a time, he really is. It's like, dude, you need to chill. You need to relax.
But it was the dates that changed my mind. So, yeah. The dates are what changed me, like, completely. It was the Valentine's one for Gavin. And that's when I was like,
you're on board.
You're my favorite.
But we can never have nice things. You know what I mean?
We cannot.
Never have nice things. Like, again, I'm sorry. Like, it's 12 episodes. We're not going to get everything. Same thing with Victor and his little side. He can be really cute as shit in his fucking dates if you give that little awkward asshole a try.
Yeah.
But, again, like, we're not going to know these things because that's what the anime is doing, right? We're centered around the plot, and we're not going to get everything. Like, today, like, me and Chantel could have bitched about the fact that we didn't get Eli.
Yep.
Are we bitching about it? No. Want to know why? Because this was a nice ass episode.
It was.
That threw a lot of shit at us. So, like, you know what I mean? Like,
they did all this fiery Gavin sad boy hours. A good job, man.
We got some sad boy hours. We got some plot. It was cute. It was good.
We at least got to see all the boys one time in the episode with it was their Evol freaking out, but we got to see everybody.
Yeah. And again, the main story doesn't really flesh out the boys as much as, because like I said, Gavin, I was not on board on the main story until I did the dates. I was like, I love you so much. Yeah, like, I would die for you.
Yeah, like you would know half of the shit that they go through if you didn't if you did the dates.
If you don't, for
the game, the anime is giving you a taste for the anime. I hate to say this, but this is for a lot of this is for the anime onlys. To a point, you know what I mean? Like this, if they really want to get to know the guys, hey, why don't you pick up the game? Because that's what this anime is based on. What a coincidence! You know what I mean? Like do that.
They're trying to get more people to join in on the servers at the end of the day.
Come on, like y'all gotta play this game and join the rest of us. Because
it's like, oh, you liked the anime? Well, guess what? You can play more and learn more with the game. It's free to download
on your Google store or your Apple store, and
it's not like
it's free to play.
It's not like this is like a $60 PS4 game or anything like that. Like, all you just have to do is have an iPad or a phone or a tablet, and you can play it. It's free to download.
Yeah, it's free to play. Yes, there are in-game app purchases like any other damn game, but unless you're like the three of us who like throw their money at 2D Man, you got nothing to worry about.
Yeah, unless you're like us who like I literally pay for almost every single fucking game I play, pretty much.
If you guys want to know how much Mia spent on a Lucifer, you are in our Obey Me podcast.
It was quite a lot, but I have no shame because I managed to get him, so that's all that matters. It usually works out because I give them money and they feel bad for me probably, so they're just like, you know what, we'll give her the boy she wants.
But to be fair, they do need the money in order for the game to keep going.
To be fair to Soulmare.
Yeah. Otherwise, they would shut down and we would never see these boys again, and that makes me very sad.
Alexa already has my soul.
Right?
I got my money at this point. Like, as my husband likes to tell me, I spend so much on waifu. That's literally what he calls Gavin. He calls him my waifu. And I'm like, really? He's like, you spend money on him? And I'm like, yeah. Then it's waifu.
Technically, he's husbando.
He doesn't care. You think this fool cares? He doesn't care.
I spend so much money on different husbandos like every single week. I have 5 Utapri husbandos. Fuck. I've got Kiro. I've got Lucifer. I've got some 8-3 boys that I sometimes spend money for.
Dude, I haven't even bought No Baby Charm yet. I wanted to get that Mammon one where he's dressed up as he's in his demon form. It was this really cute little keychain that I wanted of him. I didn't get the chance to grab it yet. I should. Because I have everybody else. I have like 2 of Gavin. Alice almost stole one.
She's like, it's mine now.
She's
all I have so far is the Kiro Nendo, but I've ordered some stuff from AmiAmi and CD Japan. So, or not AmiAmi, but a proxy server shipper in CD Japan.
Yeah.
And then eventually, soon, I'm gonna buy Sean's Kiro print so I can at least get something signed and have it framed on my beautiful wall back here that you can't see because of my stupid bed that I'm gonna get a new bed too at some point. So then we can see the wall back here full of all the shit I have.
Dude,
Eventually.
I need that freaking. I need mine framed. My Gavin one framed.
I know, me too.
I can't, man. Did I tell you what fucking Joe wrote on it?
What did he write on your print?
This man. All right, so I told one of the mods, I'm like, Joe can write whatever the hell he wants. Like, I didn't have like a preference of what he could like write on it. I didn't care. I was just happy I wanted fucking Gavin print, which he gave me shit for, by the way.
Yeah, wasn't he like, oh, I know which one you already want, didn't
Yes, he gave me shit for
Yeah,
it.
he called her out so hard, and I was
mad.
like,
I'll never
but what
not-
if she
I'll
wanted
never not
quad?
tell
I
them.
don't know.
you? Yeah, but what if
Exactly.
he did
I could
want
have
quad
wanted
instead?
Archer. I could have gotten Archer or Fox. Yeah, it could have been either one of those, but no, smart ass. I mean, he wasn't wrong, but fuck, still. That was a big call. Anyway, like, did I ever tell you guys what he fucking wrote on it? No?
Mm-mm.
So, it starts off all cute, right? It's literally this. Thanks for being part of the community. And I'm like, that's so nice. And then, this fucker, 33 sheep. I'm like, what the fuck, Joe?
Of
I
course.
gotta take my drugs real quick.
Okay, she will be right
It's literally
back.
what he wrote.
Continue
It was like-
talking.
It's literally what he wrote. He was on 33 sheep. And I'm like, and then my husband saw that. He was like, what's 33 sheep? And I'm like, I'm not going to explain an ASMR to you at this moment in time. Because I'm pretty sure that's why. Oh my god. I was like, I need one though.
man.
I need to frame mine.
I do too. I still have mine's like behind all my husbando figure.
I'm so sad that the Neandroids, the other ones for the guys are like, oh, like Gavin's is sold out. Like I keep trying to like buy
know.
one just like because I want one. It's always sold out. Every time someone sends me a link, they're like, yeah, they're up, and I'm like, yeah. And then when I go, they're not
They're
there.
gone.
And they're it's all sold
I
out.
regret not pre-ordering him when I did back in
I know,
August.
same. I should have fucking pre-ordered. So bad.
But at the time, I was not a Gavin stan. I was like, it's okay. He's not my favorite. Oh boy, I was.
Regret.
I was.
I want the other little
naive
scans of
child.
these guys, like, because the other ones are super cute. Like they have the other guys, and I want them just like have in solidarity. That and my husband wants Victor.
Yes.
I can't with that man. I can't. Not Victor, my husband.
I'm out of gauze. This is the last thing of gauze I have. I'm scared.
Oof.
Oh no.
Hey, you go to sleep. Go watch TV.
I have Lucy looking at me like right there.
I always have Kiro just in front, like underneath my monitor.
Let me go snag him real quick. 'Cause I want
He's
to.
just there chilling, you know.
Let me
I
go
made
snag.
it. I made it so he's like waving, like trying to catch up to you, like, "Hey, Miss Chips, I got chips for you."
I really
just
want
looks so
one
cute.
of those, but I want Gavin, and it's a shame that his is like always freaking sold out.
Nindos are great, man. I've got one coming in October.
It's cute.
Lucian.
With his little signature little sprite pose. Came with his glasses and everything.
Kiro has a sunflower and a microphone as well.
That's cute. The little Lucian.
I mean, we covered the anime. Do we have any game news for everybody? Other than the fact that they might release that that one event. Everyone's wondering why we're getting free Wishtree coupons, and
I know it's suspicious.
I think we're getting
Very
another Wishtree
suspicious.
event. So pray to RNGesus.
I know, damn, like that many too. Like, holy shit.
Yeah, they're giving us
I
like
know.
25 free ones, but you gotta like log in, I guess, like every fucking day to grab them. But I'm wondering why they're giving us 25. And
We're
if it's
either
a
getting
witchery
the
event, I'm gonna lose
the
my
West
shit.
Moon or like the Witchery event where Kiro's card looks like Howling's moving castle kind of vibes. I
Oh
don't
my
know.
wish coupons. I don't want.
Which card is that
know.
one again?
Good question. Let me pull up.
Because I can't remember. Because I love Howl's Moving Castle. That's my favorite Ghibli movie. So if Kira's giving up Howl vibes, that's like the perfect thing for me. My God, man.
But yeah,
Let's pull this up.
everyone's speculating we're getting a new event. Dude, I want the Halloween event to come back, you know, with the vampires and stuff, because I want
Me
Vampire Hunter
too.
Gavin, because I really wanted his fucking card.
Oh, I don't know if it'll show up.
That
Oh,
one!
yes,
That
that
one.
one. That one's really cute.
Then with my look at Kevin. If he'll show up.
Fucking cute, I want that one. I know exactly which one.
Maybe if I like.
It would be nice
That's
for the
it. There we
Halloween
go.
cards to come back. I got 2 of Kiro's Halloween cards though.
I didn't even get one. Which
I didn't get one either.
It only did me justice during the fucking wedding event. What kind of bullshit is that?
And I got his Christmas one too, thankfully.
I
did not get the Christmas either.
I just got other
And
shit.
Joe wished me
What?
luck on the Halloween one, and I
You know
didn't
better
get.
than that. Well, you know better than that. That boy brings bad luck.
I know I should have known. I was a naive.
You ask Bill Rogers, and then it happens.
Right?
You know what was really funny? During one of the events, I actually tweeted at Bill Rogers, and all of a sudden I got an SSR card of Lucian. That it was the other one, with the pot sticker one, that Lucian one. That's the one I got. After I tweeted at Bill Rogers, I was like, oh my god. I was like, I didn't even expect to pull that one, and that's the one I got during that event. I was like, fuckers. That was funny. That's the bad thing about living in Texas. Like, it's hot, so you're wearing like shorts, but I'm fluffy and I'm sticking to the chair. I'm sticking to the chair.
I know.
Michael broke his gaming chair. Well, in his defense, his was like super old, and eventually, it broke apart. They've had it for like years. So, thanks to my lovely job, I actually got a bonus. So, yay!
Yay.
So Michael wants a gaming chair. So I'm like, I don't know.
It's like, I'll think about it.
Oh no, I need it. I can't sit in this chair anymore. It's really uncomfortable.
I'm also fluffy thick, specifically my thighs.
Same.
So I'm surprised I haven't gotten chub rub yet, but for the summer. But I haven't been going outside and walking around in shorts, so no chub rub.
Surprisingly, that hasn't happened to me at work, even though I'm like going up and down like everywhere in the fucking warehouse. I call it a warehouse, but that's basically what it is.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've been sticking to the seat because we all live in Texas. I mean, I live in a different part of the state where technically I feel like it's a lot more hot here. But I always have the air on. Even so, I'll still get my thighs stuck to my chair.
Right? Like, even if the AC is on, you're like, your back of your thighs are like sticking to the fucking chair, and you're like, ugh, my life. This is what's happening to me.
You get like under boob sweat. It's not
the
pretty.
thing. It's not fun here in Texas.
It sucks.
It does.
It really sucks.
The heat won't go away until like
You guys can't see this,
November.
but my daughter is like crushed. She's like literally hiding under her blanket, but she's close to the TV so she can hear the anime. I live for this child. This child's a weeb.
she's
Do it.
learning.
You're teaching her well.
Like, yeah, like you guys can't see her, but like she's like crouched out. Like she's a little ball right there. Right there. I don't heard her dad do that. Like if I'm doing stuff and they don't want the light to hit them while they're trying to go to sleep, she'll grab the blanket and just cover herself like a freaking rodent.
That's pretty cute though.
It's fucking hilarious, man. But yes, this child will watch anime with me. She doesn't care. If she doesn't like it, she tells me. But like other than that, she'll like watch whatever the hell we're watching.
Mine too. She watches Mr. Love with me,
I'm
whether
trying
she
to
likes
get
it or not.
I try to get her to watch it, but like, she's in like a weird phase where like she doesn't. It has to be dubbed. That's how we got her to watch Agretzko. And yes, she likes Agretzko. She likes the metal, and she bounces every time the opening comes on. She'll like bounce to it. It's really funny.
My
Sounds about right.
I don't have kids.
I mean,
Kid
just
this one out here. I have a dog. She watches TV anyways because she just lies on the couch if she's not looking out the window or lying on the floor. But whatever's on TV, that's what she's gonna watch. Whether it's, I don't know, Food Network or HBO, or if I'm watching anime or playing a game,
Right.
she's gonna sit there and just kind of like be sad because she's not outside.
Chantel, my Discord found the picture of Kiro, and they were like, I don't know what is it with the people that I hang out with now, but every time I show them a Mr. Love card, they literally are like, I want their jackets, or I want this, and they're talking about Kiro. They're like, he's fancy, he's got a hat, and I'm like, oh my god. I'm like, I love all of you guys, but oh my god, that's literally their conversation right now. They're like,
I want
hat, it's fancy.
I want his everything. So
And things we can't mention in public, but well, no, we mention it in public because it's us three. I mean, at this point, there's no filters here.
hey,
Yeah.
I mean, some of these dates, okay, they heavily imply things. The Kiro Beach date that I'm still trying to unlock. That's the confirmed lay date for sure. Not even gonna lie. Not even lying. I don't even think it's like speculation. Like
It's not
not.
speculation. Like
confirmed.
Again, like after the
He was the
new
boldest.
break, the dates get released. So if you do the new like dates with the guys after the break, it's literally been confirmed, and I've read the translations for each of the new dates. Like some of them, she has literally gotten laid with each and every one of them. And you know what? I'm so proud of you, MC.
Right?
Get it?
Like,
Get
like
it, bro.
I read the Victor's Valentine's Day one, like the one where he looks like he's undressing her from like taking off the dress. Confirmed
Looks like he is.
Confirmed lay. That was a confirmed one.
And the Kira one too. That one too. The Valentine's one with the hand on the thigh and stuff. Because he even says he's like, I locked the door so nobody can come in. It's fine.
That was confirmed.
Like
one of Lucian's new ones. That was confirmed. There's an there was a ASMR for Gavin, and then one of his new ones confirmed.
well,
there's certain things that are said, and I was given the translation. So bless the lovely people of the Chinese server that use Tumblr that still communicate. Bless y'all. And we're literally like they sent this to me, and I got to read it, and I was like, oh my god. I was like, I don't even applaud MC during like those days with Gavin. I applaud Gavin because that fool ain't bold enough half the time.
I know.
He's either really soft, or he's like going in for the kill. There's no in between for this boy.
There isn't.
There's none. So when he gets bold, I applaud him. I'm literally his cheerleader during those times because I want him to get it.
Me too.
I'm his minor. You know what I mean? I'm like applauding him. That's literally what this is.
So I mean, sometimes it's like, how could you not, man? Come on.
Right?
They're being so sweet, and it's just
Gotta
like
take one for the team.
heat of the moment kind of thing. Like, because personally, if like that was me, I'm single here, so I'm the single, childless one here. And honestly, if that's actually happening to me, I'm gonna go for it. Come on. My mom will never listen to this, so
I will be the same thing about Victor. Does that make you feel better?
I will be as honest as I can be with this. Like, all those opportunities that MC gets, girl,
right,
take
if
them.
I were single and I were the MC, fucking take the opportunity.
Girl, yes, come on. You're gonna spend the night with a hot boy who likes you? Come on.
Take one for the
Treats
team,
you
MC.
well.
He treats you well.
He
Will buy
treats
you
you
shit.
And he takes care of you when you're sick, no matter which. FYI, this goes for all the guys because they each have a scenario where they take care of her when she's sick and like other random shit they do for her.
Or feeling bad.
Yeah, like, you know what I mean? Like, the just random shit. Like, so this goes for all four. They treat you right. They love you, even if you're
They make you food.
They make you breakfast.
They give you massages. Kiro's massage run is really good. I love that ASMR.
And you know what I mean? Like, they take care. Take one for the team, MC. Take one for the team. Do it. For those people.
Get you a boy who will be like when Kiro makes you ramen in that ASMR, He's like gonna leave at like 5 a.m, like the next day on like a
He
tour or
made your ass
something.
food, even though he had to go
He
to
made
work.
your ass food at 1 a.m. Then
love
he's like, okay, let's go to bed, but like I'll stay with you till I have to leave. I will not let you go. And it's just like, a boy would do that for me.
No.
Oh my god! And he still has to leave in the morning and get up at 5 a.m. Girl,
Right? Or the Gavin ASMR where I lost my mind. I laughed hard. Just like I was like, too like the one where he's helping the MC with her period. That's gold.
bruh, that like get you a man who will do that for you, cause
Who will look after you
Poor
and like make
Gavin.
you tea.
even though
he
he's like
feels
really awkward about it, yeah.
As soon as he knows what's going on, he's like, oh,
I feel like
I know.
because I feel like a lot of guys would be like, oh, I don't know what to
but
do.
bless him for
Sorry.
like coming in and working for the team, because he's like, as soon as he realizes, it's like he kind of tries to get over being awkward about it, being told straight out, and he's like, oh, okay, so this is okay. What are we doing? Let's do this. Let me get you this. Do you need this? I'll get you this. Like, bless him. Like,
He's trying.
even though he was an awkward cinnamon roll, he still did it for you, MC. He made you tea. He helped you get like little hot pads for your abdomen to make you feel better. That's love and dedication.
Girl, see, if that were me, I would just ask him, like, can you get me like some really strong like Advil? That's really all I need, and just let me lie in bed. That's it.
I just want like a
As long as he's giving me the drugs that will help my pain go away, that's totally fine.
you know what I mean?
Right.
Like, damn.
Man, I wish one of them was here right now to give me my drugs
That's what the ASMRs are for, man.
and my ice pack, because this one, it's dark downstairs. I'm gonna have to switch it out again. God damn it. Well, we'll wait. I'll wait for a little bit. But these boys, man, I see. That's the other thing is like, I feel like the anime is gonna make people play the games, because then it's like when you find out what's in the game, like the dates, the ASMRs that you can buy, and the scenarios that you get, the tiny house stuff, which is super cute.
It is cute.
Yeah, that shit's really cute. And, like, if you guys haven't taken a chance, if you guys are playing the game, I highly recommend doing like the little house stuff, because again, it's like we like to take, like we tell you guys this all the time. There is no confirmed route for the MC in Mr. Love, but when you do the dates and like the rumors and secrets and like other stuff with them, it's technically the route.
Yeah.
I feel like Little House is also an extension of doing their route.
It's
Yeah,
really cute.
where you're
Because
actually
it's like, yeah, because you're moving in with like whichever boy.
Victor's was really cute, I have to say.
Dude, his is fancy. Like, if you visit Victor's place, like Victor's
Yes.
place, that shit's fucking fancy. You know what I noticed in his though? One of the things you can unlock, you're fucking tsundere, Victor, is he has the Shiba Inu plushies. He has
Oh
two
my
of them on
gosh.
his couch. He has a big one and he has a little one.
You can
You
unlock
can't tell
you can unlock MC cuddling with the big one. Like you can cuddle with it. One time I did that while he was also lying on there, which I was like, it looked strange,
That's fucking
but
cute.
it's really cute. Because I'm gonna do Victor's house second, because I'm trying to do Kiro's obviously first.
But yeah,
but-
like, you have to like do the little houses. That shit's cute. Like I'm doing Gavin's right now, and my Discord was making fun of him because they asked. So there's this big conversation about the fact that they're like, Gavin's a music nerd because he says he doesn't know how to play the guitar, but he knows how
He
to.
knows.
And one of my internet children asked me, they're like, "Hey, Dani," and I'm like, "What? Does Gavin have a guitar, like any type of musical instrument in his little house?" And I'm like, "As a matter of fact, he does." And I showed them, and at the same time, both my internet children were like, "I knew it, nerd!" And I'm like, "Oh my god!" So every time they bring it up that Gavin has like musical instruments,
Each of them has like at least one instrument.
there's like one instrument at least in the house.
Because Victor has a piano too that you can unlock. Victor has a piano. Kiro obviously has musical. Like he has a guitar, a piano. Duh. Gavin has a guitar. I don't know if Lucian has an instrument.
I
or
haven't
not.
seen one yet in
I
his. I know he
think
has like a bunch
so.
of like greenery. Like he has a bunch of plants in his.
Yeah.
He's a plant dad.
Exactly, he's a plant dad.
He is.
But I haven't unlocked a bunch of Lucian. I'm saving Lucian for last, mainly because I feel like And this is like, I'm not shitting on him at all, honestly, but I feel like eventually I'm gonna ask Bill Rogers what he unlocked in the little house, and I'm waiting for his response. Have I tweeted at him at the point? No, but I'm going to eventually. That's why I'm kind of saving it for last, because bless him, he'll answer. Eventually, he'll answer.
He
So
will.
I'm waiting. Like that man. I'll say this all the time. He's a gem. Like he's part of the fandom.
Look,
He'll answer.
even on like Kiro's TV, you have a little kitty and a little panda hanging off of the edge, like on top.
Of course you do. Of
It's
course
cute.
you do.
And you have little cushions to sit on when you play games. Oh, there's MC.
There she is.
And there's Kiro.
You can tell like it fits how they are as a couple. Do you notice that? Like each of the houses
Yeah.
fits how they are as a couple.
Yeah, look, there's a picture. Ignore what they're doing. They're being dumb. There's like a little picture right here. It's like Kiro recording. It's one of his actual pictures that you can get in the game. It's him recording, and then there's a picture of the two of them. I'm pretty sure this is the card that we're never going to get in the server because it's the Chinese one that got canceled or whatever.
Which one is it?
It's where they're like spinning around in a circle together.
That one. Yeah,
You
we won't
can
get that.
see
It's there in the corner.
It's this picture right here. Yeah, they're like spinning around. So there's like, I like that they have little pictures of each like themselves in their house,
Yeah.
and then like, MC can also play the guitar in Kiro's house. I'm gonna make her play the guitar. I don't know what he's doing. He's singing, I guess. Look, she's gonna play the guitar. Look, she's playing it.
I didn't notice this.
It's
Sorry, I
really
went on Little
fun.
House too. Gavin they have a painting of the freaking ginkgo tree hanging, but they have a ginkgo tree outside the house.
Yeah, there's ginkgo leaves like splattered on the floor. I'm like,
I didn't realize
cute.
they actually had a tree until I went to the upstairs and looked out the window, and it's the freaking tree.
of course it is. You gotta have that ginkgo tree,
But you
man.
can see later on, like in the top half, like there's a piano here. In
Yeah,
the
there's a
top
piano
floor.
Of course,
This
has
little
the
ass
back window.
couch. And then down here, you got like his like nerd cave there. He's got his superhero shit there.
Of course, he's a fucking giant ass panda.
And then there's like his desk. You got like his desk here. And then like hacker shit. I guess this is like a virtual reality thingy. Like in The
Probably.
Sims. So that's so cool. Like it's so cute. I love that there's different little things you can do, and like you can find stuff in the couches and the furniture, like presents and money and shit.
But again, it's like different. Like you just gotta play the game to get the cute stuff. Like it's only
Right.
12 episodes. Be happy with what we get. Just let us have nice things, you guys. Just let us have nice things. Just let us watch the anime in peace.
We're
What's
just
it-
here to have a good time.
Right? We're just here to have a good time and enjoy the anime. Encourage others to play the game and watch the anime because it's good so far. Like even for us who have played the game for so long, it's like we're up to date with the chapters and stuff. Like I like the anime. I like how it's it's fast paced, but again, they're covering all the major points.
Mm-hmm.
Or if some stuff is being left out, it's being left out. But does the story make sense? Yes. Are you following what's
Absolutely.
going on? Yes. Like if you can answer yes to those questions, we're good. If you want to know more about the side stuff and you're an anime only, highly recommend playing the game. And if you are a player who is watching the anime and these are the things that you're nitpicking about, we only have 12 episodes. We have to fit chapters 1 through 18 in 12 episodes.
Basically.
Or what we assume to be chapters 1 through 18 in 12 episodes. Be mindful of the fact that there's going to be some considered minor details left out in the anime. We're getting the major plot points. It's a flowing story. Just accept it for what it is. Watch the anime. Let everybody else enjoy the anime. Don't ruin it for everybody, right? Like we all have our
Yeah.
opinions. You're entitled to your opinions, and you're entitled to voice that opinion. However, don't discourage others from watching the anime because overall it's really good, and we like it so far. We're really hyped for the last 4 episodes because again, we're
We
like
are.
amongst ourselves, we're like talking and speculating. Like we have a lot of shit to talk about, especially like the cliffhanger. Like we've all got our votes in.
And we're And we're definitely gonna do a live stream like after all the episodes have come out. I feel like I think we should do like another one like the week after the last episode comes out, just to kind of talk about everything with the anime and stuff, and maybe like if we've gotten any other news or whatever, we can do that as well. You know, there's speculations if like we're gonna get a season 2 or a dub.
Right, like we can have like we'll still
Just
give you
want
guys
a dub.
I know, that's like the biggest thing. It's like I just want a dub.
Right, I just want because there are just certain scenes that I just need to hear in voices, and
Right.
In certain voice, in their English voices, that it's just
there's that scene with Gavin and the thugs on the roof, and I need to hear it in Joe's voice. All right, because that was not in the game. I need to hear that in Joe's voice, because that's going to be gold. That is going to be gold. It's one of my favorite scenes where Gavin is just like, I don't take orders from anybody, and he's just like so serious the way he says it. I love him all over again. Like, damn. And just to hear Sean and voice Kiro again, just
oh my god, yeah.
I need to hear his signature Miss Chips.
I know. I need to hear him say Miss Chips. God damn it! I just want to hear him call MC Miss Chips. I want to see them meet. I loved that scene in the first episode. It was so cute.
Will do an English dub. You don't know he will.
I need to see the hacker episode in English too, because I want to see like him be all serious and shit.
But you know what I mean? Like we got a lot of stuff. There's a lot to cover, you guys.
I want to hear Victor be such a jerk. And call MC a dummy.
I just want to hear that scene again. It's disgusting. Why the fuck did you still eat the damn pudding? In
I know. I just want to hear him say, "This is disgusting."
It's disgusting.
Disgusting, and he still freaking eats it.
Why did you still eat it? Like, why? I have all these questions, Victor.
But I need to hear yeah, you're right. I need to hear certain lines in their English voices, like
hear the in English. Just make it cold. You know what I mean? There's just certain stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You know? But
like that's all I want to do. I just want to hear these I want to hear every boy's signature
line in their English stuff, but in the anime.
English, yeah, in the anime. Like see it animated. That's all I want is to hear them in English, as they're talking and moving and animated and stuff. That's all I want.
Too.
That's all I ask for, Crunchyroll. I don't ask for anything else. I'm a loyal subscriber. I'm a loyal person. I pay for my subscription every month without fail.
Right?
Just please give me this one dub that I really want.
Especially since they did the stupid.
Yeah, they're doing the tiers. Yeah.
So they're making their money, so they can at least give us a dub, please.
Yeah, if you give me the dub, I'll pay the highest tier that you're making us pay.
Look at the comments. Look at the comments.
Is it this one?
The last comment.
I want to hear the term
So
Big Daddy
do
1, 2, 3.
I need to hear them call her Big Daddy 1, 2, 3 in English.
Lord.
See, that's that, because when I reread that chapter, I couldn't stop laughing. I was like, oh my god, I totally forgot that the screen name
was
Big Daddy 1, 2, 3.
So they mentioned it. I was like,
Oh
and they say it several times. Even Kiro says it out loud. Big Daddy 1, 2, 3. It's so hilarious.
I need that again in my life.
It's so funny.
Oh, that's great.
You're Big Daddy 1, 2, 3?
Yes,
Welcome! Yeah, says the girl with the ponytail and a yellow bow in her hair.
Right?
No.
I'm totally Big Daddy 1, 2, 3.
MC, good. You're kind of dumb. Sorry.
It's all good. She is.
Ignore the sleeping bowl. That's there with her 15 puppy. That's literally its name. That giant ass Dalmatian. It doesn't have a name. She just calls it 15 puppy. You guys don't know what I'm talking about. Like in the chat, it's like 101 Dalmatians is her dad's favorite movie. So now she associates a Dalmatian with the movie. So every time I tell her, "What's that?" she's on 15 puppy, and I'm like, "It's a puppy and it's a Dalmatian." But she knows what the breed is, but that's literally what she calls that thing.
Yeah.
So that's
It's
literally
okay. One of my stuffed animals that I still have on the top bunk up there, you can't see it, but it's a bunny that I got like for my grandma as like a baby. Its name is Big Bunny. That's its name. Her name is Big Bunny. It's always been Big Bunny.
That's cute. Okay, then I feel less making fun of her that she calls it that.
Hey, come on.
I'm like, it doesn't have a name.
I mean,
Everything-
I just named it what it is, Big Bunny.
any other thing, like any other toy that she has, is like mine. Like she took all my FNAF stuff and all my like other stuff.
Mhm.
Like have like
Well, at least they have names.
right. At least they have names.
Right.
But anything else that was exclusively hers, they doesn't have a name.
Like I have Morgana somewhere on my bed from Persona. My dog, like, she was trying to like eat him, and I'm like, don't leave my
No.
Morgana alone. It's for my cosplay.
And then like
You
other-
dog.
I brought the pudding episode.
I have, but I mean, my dog, she's actually very nice to my toys. She does not mess them up because they don't have squeakers in them. So
Mm-hmm.
she's one of those dogs that like if there's a squeaker in it, she's gonna like she rips it open to the point where she like meticulously will use her front teeth and pull the stuffing out, like really like just like that till it gets open till she can get the squeaker out, and then she
It's
just
like the
plays
dreamless
with
dog.
the squeaker. But she meticulously will like hold it there and like rip it open until like she gets the little seam open on the toy, and then we'll pull with just the front teeth, just like that, the stuffing, just so she can like take it out and get to like the squeaker or whatever's inside. My dog is weird.
Weird. Well, that one's weird. You see her peek. Yeah, so you guys can see the other fan in my room, but it has her
Yeah.
Pikachu head. Which so I want to get her Charizard for Christmas because that's another Pokemon that she fucking recognizes.
That's cute.
Oh, Rhythm named her Pichu plush after Gavin because of her love for him.
You know what? Same. I mean, I would do that if I had a
I would
Pikachu of my
too.
own, but I'm saying.
See, all of the plushies I have are like they have names already, so I'm just like, this.
Right? I feel like all the
Plush.
stuff that I possess have names already, so like I can't really name anything anymore. And then
Right.
this one doesn't even name anything.
Like I have a Totodile plush. Like I'm just gonna name it's just Totodile.
Right? It's like right, you know what I mean? Like certain things like we as nerds already have names and like just like it has a distinctive like description already. Like we can't really.
Like
that's
I
how
have
we buy it.
I have a Kirishima plushie on my bed. I have a Yuki plushie from Fruits Basket. Like I'm not gonna rename them.
Right? I'm not renaming anything. I just thought of something, but this isn't. For this. This isn't for this. It's not for this.
But yeah, I totally think we should do a live stream just like that's kind of just talking about the whole season and
The whole season, whatever.
everything going on, and
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
our
the second
our
season.
final general thoughts and everything.
Then we still
And-
got our big old podcast. for this.
Right, which we could totally. I mean, then we could talk about like the game and the anime, not just the anime.
Yeah. Because there's a lot
Speaking-
to talk about, man.
Speaking of the podcast, our new episode. Our August episode is finally up. I'm sorry I got it up like on the 1st of September, but it was a very long recording. It took me a long time to edit it, but it's up on our channel, so go look at it. It's about Miraculous Season 3, but also our episode for this month of September. We're going to talk about childhood crushes, and I guess up till now also, so we can just talk about all the 2D husbandos we like
I
as
know.
well.
We need an
But-
excuse.
But I was inspired by like the Emirichu videos where she talks about childhood crushes with her friends and like other YouTubers. So I was like, we should do that. So make your lists, everybody. Childhood crushes. It could be it doesn't have to be just anime crushes from like books you grew up with, movies, other cartoons, TV shows, like celebrities, I guess, if you want to, whatever. Not celebrities, but fictional characters.
Yeah.
From all kinds of media. So, if you watched like some show on Disney Channel and like the people in it or whatever, the characters, like you can talk about that or whatever. I don't know. I need to make a list though. Like I need to look through all of the shows that were going on during my childhood to see if like did I ever have like feelings for a cartoon character before I started watching anime?
I definitely didn't. I can tell you that right now.
Well, you want me to name them? You want my bulletproof list that I can make for you?
But yeah,
just
a mixture of fictional characters. So it could be, comic book characters, book characters, stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna be talking about. It'll be a very chill podcast.
It will.
So I'm excited for that. But we'll be recording that at a later date this month. So just be on the lookout for that. That's all I wanted to mention because we were talking about.
I know
that.
We should go Mimi since it's so late already.
Yeah, it's late, but I have to stay up because I have to take another pill at like 1:40.
Damn.
And it's 12:14 where I am, so I'm probably gonna edit some videos right now.
I should probably do this real quick. It's Aki's birthday, Chantel.
Whose is it?
It's Aki's birthday.
Oh, okay.
Oh my god, it's Aki's birthday.
For those of you who don't know who that is, if you guys went to like Josie just like Twitch streams, one of his mods, his name is Aki, or her name is Aki Lane. Today's her birthday. She's the artist who did my new profile pic.
You should show it. You should turn your webcam off for a couple seconds so we can see your new avatar.
I know.
Bam!
So cute.
There it is.
So this was inspired by my how I dressed my character in Animal Crossing. So you guys can't see the sweater, but one of the other members of his Discord made me a shirt that says Gavin Stan on it. It's basically a sweater. It's really cute. And that's what I put on. And then Aki drew. I asked her to draw it for me, and of course I paid her for it. I'm going to pay her tomorrow when I get paid, but technically later on today. But either way, she did this for me. So this was based off my character in Animal Crossing. The drawings in the back she actually added, and then she
like the ginkgo leaf and stuff.
I know. Yeah, she added.
That's a nice touch.
It's so cute.
So she drew this. You guys want to check her out? Check her out on Twitter at Aki Lane. She's from across the pond. She's French. She can teach you French because she has these little comics that are on Twitter and they're hilarious. So give her a peek, you guys. She's great. And a happy birthday if you guys get the chance because today's her birthday.
It is.
I want to get another commission from her again for like Halloween, but I want my character to dress up as I want to wear Gavin's jacket in my next one.
Oh, that's cute.
Because
cute.
Sokka, she actually made one for Animal Crossing, and she told everybody, hey, look, I got Gavin's like stuff, and of course my ass went and got it. Like I have the jacket and like his uniform stuff, like the female version of his uniform, and then the jacket. So I want that in my next one, and I totally want that like in my life.
It's so cute.
Be my next project. Right? It'll probably be my next inquiry.
And actually, my current profile is me and Kiro sharing a bag of chips. It's so cute, but it's gonna be sadly replaced because I have a new commission coming.
I get those commissions, man.
Of me and Lucifer from a baby. So when that comes out, that's gonna be like my new profile picture. But for now, it's still me and Kiro sharing some chips. Although he's not looking at the chips. I am looking at the chips, and he is looking at me because he is mesmerized by me for some reason. I don't know why.
Right.
But get those commissions, man. Commissions are so fun. I love seeing all these different artists. Like, because I wish I could draw. I can't draw for shit.
Me neither.
So that's why you look to the artists, like, for their commission. Mm-hmm. And the person I commissioned, like, her art is so good. She does a really good Oh Baby fan art, so I'm really excited. And she's working on mine now, so I'm like, I'm excited. She's gonna send me whips and sketches very soon. I sent her a fuck ton of references too, because I'm crazy. So I was like, I wanted this specific way, like in this outfit that I have, because I always try to base it off of outfits that I have in pictures. Which is why the other 2 commissions I got from a different artist, like, those are outfits I actually have. Like that sunflower shirt and the dress and everything, the hat, like, I have those outfits. Chantal's is nice too, though. You always have your purple hair, and
I know, even though it's like in real life faded.
you always got your Ryuji shirt.
Yes. Because I always use the same picture for my commission.
I love the one of you in Tokyo, though. That one's really nice. The one that
I
Hazy did.
know.
That
I
one's
can
really
never
nice.
I can never replace it, man. Like, just I can never.
It's so cute!
To do one, but like me high-fiving Gavin. I want that in my life.
It's so cute. See, like, look, that's this one Hazy also did of me and Kiro. Like, look how cute it is! Look at my hair looks so good, because the picture that I sent her, my hair looked really good in that picture. And I wore that. That was like a picture of me at Christmas. But I was like, I want this dress specifically because I really like that dress. But this other one, I'm like, this is the shirt and the jacket that I'm wearing. Also, like, you can't tell what I'm wearing on the bottom, but I want a black skirt and black tights. And then I have this hat also, like, and I want my hair straight, and like, this is what I look like, and blah. I'm just like, I was like, I'm so sorry if this is too many references. Just for me. But I have faith that it's gonna be really cute. He's gonna be kabedoning, because in one of the hard mode lessons in Obey Me, like, Lucifer talks about what kabedoning is, and he's like an expert apparently. So I was like, oh, that would be a great picture.
It would.
So I'm excited. Quality. But yeah, if you guys ever have, if you guys ever have the money to pay a really great artist to do a good commission for you, I say go for it, because it gives the artist money, and
You get to live your 2D dreams.
Yeah, you get your 2D dreams, because you can get yourself in that character or whatever, and people make money, because some of these artists are having a tough time right now. Some people aren't working, and art commissions are all they can do, and anything to fuel the art world and creativity, I'm all for that.
But with that being said, I think we kind of covered the point of the episode. We talked about what we needed to talk about. Next week's episode, y'all are gonna need a drink and a safety blanket.
And it's called Monochrome.
And it's a Lucian-centered episode. It's sad times, fam.
Very sad.
Just
sad boy hours.
Again, we'll say this until we're blue in the face. Don't expect every detail. We're getting major plot. Like, take it as it comes, you guys, because it's now the final 4. We're down to the final 4 episodes, and they're gonna hit us with a lot. So, again, like Mia was saying, like at the end of this, we'll probably all rewatch the episodes anyway, just so that we have a clearer mind of what we're looking for, and we'll probably give you more of a detailed breakdown of what we saw, what we noticed now that we've gone through it again, which is probably what'll happen. Like, as we're talking to you guys right now, it's like our first impressions of what we got seeing it the first time.
Yeah.
Like some of us, like, we work and/or we're taking care of our kids, so we really don't have time to like sit down again and watch an anime. So, like, I know for me, like, after I come home or I'm at work, and after I watch the episode of Mystery Love, I'm at work. So whatever I processed in the morning, that's what I can get. I can't do it at work. For lunches, because
I can kind of cheat it and watch things like while I'm working.
You work from home.
Because I'm working from home and they can't see me, because I have one headphone, because I watch stuff on my iPad. I have one headphone in here while I have my headset on, so I can still hear, like, if I'm talking to somebody. I always pause whatever I'm watching, but so I can watch stuff but I want to make sure I pay attention. So if it's something I really want to pay attention to, I don't watch it like while I'm working or at lunch, because like I get carried away and then I like don't want to stop doing what I'm doing at lunch and I have to get back to work. But
yeah, exactly. Like,
I always I always just watch stuff as soon as I clock out and like can get on the computer, or I just watch stuff on my days off, or like super late at night when I should be sleeping.
Yes, and like it's home and work, and then that little ball back there. Like,
Yeah, so
we gotta
it's like-
take breaks when we can, like watch anime.
And
Yep.
and my hours are from 10 to 7, and I sleep until I
What?
can't.
1 to 9:30, and then even then I'm still awake because the ball behind me wants my attention when I get home.
I always
Not
sleep.
today.
I sleep till like, I don't know, 10, 15 minutes before I'm supposed to clock in because I want to sleep, because I always go to bed at like 2 a.m.
What's sleeping in? What is the sleeping in? You just speak.
Yeah,
up.
but-
I'm up
but
at
even-
7 in
but
the
even
morning
then-
every day, regardless.
Even then the past like week and a half, I was waking up earlier because my hours were earlier. So I was getting out earlier and I was able to watch things a little bit earlier, but even still it's just like I'm still tired. I don't want to do anything else.
Right, yeah, like so like if, between the three of us, like between parenting and working and stuff, like we only have maybe like one chance or maybe like kind of a second chance to watch it again. So again, these are just
Yeah.
our first impressions. Like if we're missing stuff right now, wait till we like basically do a full review of the season where we probably watched all 12 episodes when we could. You know what I mean? Like so
Mhm.
like, again, like we'll rehash it out with you guys about the whole season, stuff that we caught on to and like little other stuff that we missed. Because I know there was stuff again that we did miss, but again, we between the three of us and our schedules, we really don't have time to
Plus-
watch it again.
Plus, if we do get an English, if and when, I'm going to say if and when we get an English dub, we're definitely going to rewatch it again in all the way in English. So we'll
For
probably
sure.
even get better context in terms of like understanding what's happening, because it's going to be
In the language we know.
in our native language that we know and understand fluently. So definitely be able to catch some stuff if there's an English dub as well. So we'll definitely probably do something like that as also down the line, whenever that happens.
Right. You're still hoping. Crunchyroll, please do not fail us. That's all we
Cross
ask.
it.
I beg you.
Crossing all of my fingers here.
Anime gods, can you like hear us and like
Right?
tell Crunchyroll to like bless us with a dub,
Give us a miracle, please.
right? Please, in this very trying time of 2020.
Right?
Yeah, if any 2020 is gonna give us anything that we really want, it's gonna be a Mr. Love English dub. Like, please, 2020, do not be so much shittier than you already are.
Right? Like after the dumpster fire that this is, man, like please, I beg you. I beg you, just make it better. Come on,
Right.
Crunchyroll, you can do this. You can do this for us, I beg you.
Please, that's all I ask.
Right?
I just want to hear Kiro say Miss Chips. God damn it! I mean, I like that he calls her Potato Hime, but like Miss Chips has like a good ring to it, and I just adore how Sean says it. So, just as me being a Kiro stan through and through, like I need to hear it like wash over me, and I just want to hear Victor say "dummy." Like, come on,
Because it says it constantly.
yeah.
In that one episode. it's just like-
Dude, how many times did he say idiot in a sentence?
It was a lot.
6, 10 times in a sentence. Which was really
Right.
funny. Good job, Victor. I don't know you can do that.
That's all we got, man, for tonight. It's time for Mimi's because it's pretty late. Hope you always have fun talking about Mr.
Right?
Love.
I mean, it's, like, we're sorry, like, it's super late, and we're like, it felt like it was a bunch
It's
of,
the
like,
only time
but-
we all have time to.
I'm sorry, like, mainly it's my fault because I'm 1 to 9:30. So, like, I'm out the latest out of the three of us.
Well, and then it's like I'm an hour behind these two, so like
I know.
Yeah, again, like, it's schedules, guys. This is the best we can do. So,
We're
yeah, sorry
still-
we're a mess.
we're still adulting.
Yes. Very much so.
I promise next week on my channel my voice will be normal because I won't have gauze in my mouth while I'm talking.
You'll feel a little bit better.
Yeah, it'll definitely be a little bit better. I won't have a fucking ice pack on my face for half the time. Might still have to take drugs in between though.
Mm-hmm.
But that's
next
okay.
week, we're gonna be live streaming on Mia's channel. So if you want to hear our thoughts,
Right.
about sad boy hours, Lucian?
Again, a hard drink and a blanket.
Right.
I told that to people on Twitter. They're like, yeah. I'm like, wow, you guys
You're gonna
really
need it.
agree with me. Like that's pretty bad, you guys. That's pretty bad.
We're gonna need it.
Someone said, I literally had someone go, yeah, I'll just send so and so a drink because they love Lucy, and I'm like, they're gonna need it, and I'm like, damn. So yeah, yeah, we're here with you in solidarity, all right?
Right. All right. So we shall sign off for tonight.
Because it is time for Mimi's, because it's
It is.
almost 1:30 in the morning for me.
It's time for bed.
I gotta wake up at 8.
Bless you. Oh yeah, because your baby goes to school. Mine just an
Mhm.
alien.
With the Zoom call. R.I.P. me. But at least I'm not the only parent with a kid having a meltdown mid Zoom call.
Right, like bless. Like mine's not even in school yet, so bless you.
It's hard. That's all I'm gonna say.
I trust me. Like right now, like I feel for parents right now. Like I know it's a different experience
Mm-hmm.
than having to like go to like actual school. Like I get it. Like I kind of get it, but I kind of don't because again, mine's not in school yet. But I feel you.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for joining the stream, everybody in the
Thank you
chat.
for joining us so late at night. But
Thank you so much for hearing us ramble, get
We
off topic like always.
we always appreciate your comments and adding to the conversation and
Me
everything.
too. Even if I can't highlight everything that I see.
right, like thanks for joining us either way. Like you can catch all of us on Twitter, and
Mm-hmm.
in my case, you can catch me on Tumblr where I say random Mr. Love shit.
Yes.
But like you can catch all of us. I'm pretty sure Chantel has like links in the description below
Yes.
and all that stuff. So like
Catch us all on Twitter and on the podcast channel and on the YouTubes.
Yes.
2 out of the 3 because I'm not there.
I have a Tumblr, but I don't update it anymore, so you can still follow me if you want, I guess.
Every
But
fucking week.
you can follow me on Tumblr, I guess, but I never go on Tumblr anymore.
I check it.
I only keep it because I really like. It took me a long ass time to like get my username, and I was the first one to get it because I used like a song, a Panic at the Disco lyric when that CD first came out. And once the CDs come out, everybody scrambled. One who got the one that is my Tumblr, so I'm never gonna delete it ever. Anyways,
you guys.
maybe I'll go back to Tumblr one day. I don't know. Maybe if they add porn back on there again, I'll go back.
Right.
I miss it.
You can still see. You can like still read smut. It's the same shit.
That's true.
Yeah, but
I'm not really know.
But
I know
some
where she's
of-
coming from because
some of the good fan art was really good smut, and it's
yeah,
not.
it's okay. Because she has a point. Yeah, but then they took it down because they're assholes. I don't know. All right,
People don't know how to act.
Right? 'Cause we can't have nice things because there's always that one person that fucks it up for us.
It's okay. We can do it. Anyway, I think we're all good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
it's like, well,
tired, but I can't go to sleep yet because I have to take another stupid pill in like an hour or so.
I'm gonna try and sleep even though I'm still awake.
Me
I'm gonna
too.
go through my mini house shit and then I'm gonna go. To
I
bed.
gotta brush my teeth and everything really slowly and carefully.
I'm so sorry.
Oh no.
And I'm gonna be out of gauze.
Oof,
But I can't sleep with it in my mouth anyway, so.
that's true. Yeah, you might. Yeah.
Because it's a choking hazard.
No choking.
I don't want to die yet. Mr. Love hasn't finished coming out.
Let me go after. I
Right.
don't know how the. I just want to know how the sequel.
I haven't. Oh, baby's full story hasn't come out either. I gotta stay alive as long as that's still.
A
coming out.
thing.
Or it's like my
Yeah.
anime children like to tell me. They're like, you can't get weeb merch if you're dead. And I'm like, you know what? That's true.
Right.
That was. They're like, you can't get Gavin merch if you're dead. And I'm like, you know what? True.
I have bought so much and pre-ordered so much shit. If I die now,
Right.
I will not get the very expensive Persona figures I pre-ordered
Those pre-orders will be
within the
done.
coming months.
I need those.
Or my Kirishima Nendo. I will not get him if I die tonight.
Oh man.
All right, guys.
All right.
And then
We
say
shall see
goodbye.
y'all.
So long, farewell, Auf Wiedersehen, goodbye.
Y'all have a good night. It's time
You
for
guys
memes.
too. Time for Mimi.
Time to go, Mimis. Good night.
Good night, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
Go to bed.